All right, welcome back. This is M-Dog, and we're gonna do probably gonna do like some hodgepodge of stuff here. Um, Trying some different things. Many of you have had really interesting suggestions on different spots to try here. I got one from Laggy C, and he was talking about during the night, Bourbot and wild carp. Past the next hut, casting into the hole, 45 clip. So let's go see if we see this. Past this hut, probably right here into the deep hole. And is there a better place to cast from? Any of these spots is probably fine. All right, and then let's do. Yeah, I don't know, maybe here. Let's do 45 clip, just like you said. It's more like just left of that beach over there. It looks like it should be good. So we'll do 45 clip. Throw that sucker straight out there. We'll see if we get any bites. So the idea here is, can we get some burbot and wild carp during the night? That's the theory, at least. What is on here? There should be no PVA, but it's still showing one. How do I clear that, guys? All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna have night crawlers, fish pieces, and because technically the night crawlers should tempt the burbot and the wild carp, we're gonna put night crawlers on this one too, I think. I'm even thinking we definitely want something that'll not be floating around. By the way, we've got 17.4 liters on all of these rigs. So we'll see. Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking. Since we're doing night crawlers, let's do large 1 instead of 1.0. So on the first two, we have 1.0 size hooks. This one we've got large 1 just to try to see what's out there. Now, if you really wanted to lean hard into the wild carp, you could definitely set up some carp baits and really focus on getting wild carp, at least on one of them. What we've done is hopefully left ourselves open to getting burbot on all 3, with maybe an occasional wild carp mixed in. But if you look at the records on wild carp here, you do have a lot of this like halibut pellets. Looks like people have been kind of dialed in on the wild carp here at this place. So, all right, let's see what we're catching here. Looks like the bite rate so far is pretty good. We'll see if it keeps up during the night, though. There's a burbot. That is awesome. Pretty decent XP. The silver's okay, but pretty decent. You know what? That's showing a PVA, too. I need to force clear those PVAs to make sure they're not on there. Now, this is the fish pieces. Guess the only way that you would think we could get in trouble here is if we were to start hooking into catfish with these 17.4 liters on there. I don't know how big the catfish. That looks like a burbot as well, though. It really does. Yeah, it's a nice one. So we're using these carp rods, but this is more power than you would need, at least for what we've caught so far. again, we're limiting our power with that 17.4 liter, so don't feel like you have to have giant gear to, at least so far, to do what we've been doing here. The only interesting part about this spot is the, yeah, lots of Bourbot, it looks like. And markers. All of them have been markers. That's actually a nice one. Here, let's look at this PVA. I don't think there's a PVA on there. I think it's a glitch, but I want to make sure. But if this works this well, throughout the night especially, this is a heck of a place to be able to get some night fishing here to mix in with all of the good daytime fishing we found here at this river. So thanks again to Laggy C for a really good spot to try. This will greatly help the overall silver intake. If you are consistently catching through the night like this. And so far it seems like the fish pieces and the night crawlers have both worked pretty equally well. Oh, I've got my coffee. First cup of coffee for the day is always good. Does that say that I have 0.86 thousand fish pieces? Five nice Bourbot. Whoa. Okay. We might have found the catfish. No, maybe not. Looks like a wild carp. We may have to get some more night crawlers. It's doing so well. Or we could switch another one to fish pieces. I think we're pretty close to... Alright, so let's see what the... wow, 71 silver already. So nighttime might be your silver time. Daytime might be your float fishing leveling time. It looks like this one might have something on it again already. I'm not sure about that middle line. It's been moving a lot, but I'm not convinced the fish is actually on yet. Let's go ahead and see. It is. Burbot are one of those fish that, which I guess there's a few of in this game, where they won't necessarily continue to pull. Sometimes they'll just sort of hang out. I've noticed I'd tend to do that a lot as well. But you have to watch the line, because once it's on, it may stop moving around. I think the bite rate on this third line with the little bit smaller hook is definitely picking up, but it also seems like we're getting some smaller ones on this line. In fact, that's our first non-marker. So with this kind of bite rate, it might be worth just keeping the 1.0 hook size on all three, and just trying to filter out the smaller ones. So we'll see if this still gets a fish on it, but it looks like it is, unless that's just the river taking the the sinker. I think we need to... this one should be pretty stable on a river floor. Let's tighten the line, see if it really is going that direction now. Yeah, that might be drifting, or it could have been the fish that drifted it, to be honest. Let's grab some night crawlers. Let those lines sink for, sit there for a second. I am making an assumption that they are still going to have night crawlers. Wow. Get your night crawlers before you come here. I'm not opposed to purchasing 600 night crawlers, though, to be honest. They are such a good bait. I'm just going to do it. I mean, it really cuts into my silver, but night crawlers are amazing for so many different fish. Tell you what, this has been good enough. I think I'm gonna make this just its own video. I'm gonna I'll probably do 2 videos here back to back, but we're gonna cut this one off once Burbot time's over. I will stop this one, and then yeah, see, there's another one that's undersized. We're gonna switch this to a 1.0 hook as well. I haven't seen this kind of bite rate on Burbot in a long time. Now, I haven't tried to get Burbot a whole lot, but I mean, this kind of reminds me back in the day at Quarry. The question is, can we find a big one? All these little ones add up for sure. Burbot are decent silver. However, I wanted to put that river sinker on there. What gets really fun is chasing the trophy burbots. The other thing to try here for burbot might be bait fish. If you have bait fish unlocked, I know catfish don't mind dead bait fish. I don't know about burbot. We could try that, I guess. Sometimes bait fish or like a frog. Let's see if we have any frogs. Yes, we do. Sometimes that, if burbot are active in a spot, sometimes bait fish or frogs will get you some larger ones. We've got 12 of them. Where is the little pier by the church? Oh, maybe up there? All right. I'm surprised that's not showing a fish on there. I mean, the line was absolutely getting taken. I think what we need to do is go ahead and put those river current sinkers on all three. Make sure we're not getting any current movement. I thought for sure that those flat ones that we use for carp fishing would just like sit on the bottom, that they were heavy enough, but it may not be. Wow. That was a heavy pull. Like that might be a wild carp or something. Let's make sure it's still pulling and not just flirting with it. I want to test it so bad. Such a great pull, but it didn't stay on. It's almost morning. This has been a good spot though. And we can get more dialed in on it, I feel like. Try some different things out, but thank you to Laggy for the suggestion. And I'll probably make another video after this, a little longer, when we'll do some day fishing and night fishing again, I think. So, all right, that is absolutely moving all around. Something small though. I don't think that that's the same fish that pulled a minute ago. It's on fish pieces. It's got to be a little burbot though, right? Ooh. It's a little better. I like it. Alright, so this will be the warm-up video for the day, but don't worry, there's more coming. Let me see if there's any Bourbot orders right now. And then we will call this one to a close, and I'll start getting working on the next one soon. Ooh, there is a Bourbot order. So that's a 26 silver order for one Bourbot. Lots of fun orders. Look at this Pontic Shad order. How much time's left on that? 36 hours. We should be able to get that done. Alright. So 126 silver. And they were all pretty small Bourbot. Imagine if you get a couple of juicy ones in there. As a bonus, let's see if we can't knock out this shad order really fast. 2 from 180 grams. Usually that is quite easy. So we want to get our match rod. It should already be set up. We know just where to go. What was it? 180? That might just do it. Oh, 10 grams off. With the Bourbot being that active, I wouldn't necessarily want to target the wild carp, I don't think. I could be remembering wrong, but I believe that Bourbot are going to be better silver than the wild carp. Maybe not XP, but for silver, I think so. What do we have on here? 20? We should put it on 18, see if we can't just muscle out a couple 180 gram ones real quick. All right, 18. Let's get them. Let's get them. Sorry, I was just looking at fish of the week, catfish. Ugh, that is brutal. Give me some heavy bait casters, then maybe I'll be more willing to participate in catfish being fish of the week. Alright, well, we may not get this order, at least on this video, because we're getting all the small shads. Now that I think about it, you know, in a full day of fishing, sometimes I only have probably half a dozen that are above 180. I mean, that's really the cutoff where you start to see the big silver increase. Come on. Come on. Alright, last try. If we get a big one, then we'll keep going. If not, then we're going to wrap it up here. So as a sneak peek, in the next video, I want to try, someone had told me about oh, those are so good. Good XP, good silver. Someone had told me about a good spot for rudd on this river, so I want to try that a little bit. And we'll probably be pretty chill next video and just kind of, might be a little longer, and we might bounce around from spot to spot, just sort of testing things. But who knows? We might just fish for shad the whole time as well. I love this, leveling up that float fishing. All right, this is the last chance. If we get 180 or above, we'll give it a little longer. If we don't, then we're done here. Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. Look at that. Comes through. All right, that buys us at least a couple more casts. Did we just back-to-back it? No, not quite. It's just a little undersized. About to put a size 6 hook on there, see if we can't grab a trophy. Come on. Not quite. All right, last cast. And I have not pre-tested these spots, so we'll be testing these live on the videos. See if we can't test some of them. So close. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll be back soon. Expect at least one more video today, but let's go ahead and get this one up. Thanks so much.